Hi, and welcome back to Wisdom from the Angels. Hi, my name is Carolyn. Everything you need to know about me is in the box below. If you're new, welcome, welcome, welcome. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the bell next to it so you get email notifications of new videos. Also, give me a thumbs up at the end and share this message with someone who may be in need of a positive message, okay? Also, remember that you can always shoot me an email in the subject line, list what it is that you're looking for, and we will be able to either schedule a 15-minute free chat or I'll send you a response through email. All right? And don't forget, take care of yourself, stay healthy, drink lots of water, and start to really look at in your life where you would like to have more joy, more peace, and more blessings. Okay? All right. So, as we do here on the channel, let's get ready to call in the angels. All right. So, calling in the angels today, I'm going to be going ahead and putting my hand to my heart. And today we're going to call in the angels, the spirit guides, the archangels, and we're calling in ancestors who've loved us and passed over, our animal spirits, our totem animals that we're going to call in, our ancestors, the star seeds, the Palladians, the Arcturians, and all beings from galactic places near and far. We're going to call in healing for our past lives, healing of our ancestral traumas, as well as more joy, more peace, and more love. And this healing, this reading is going to be for the highest good and highest healing of all. Thank you, angels, for all you do. Thank you for our blessings. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, today I'm excited because the deck that wanted to come out and play is going to be the Sacred Traveler by Denise Lynn. And if anyone knows anything about Denise Lynn, she has several decks. I became familiar with Denise Lynn over 20 years ago. Wow, time flies. When I was studying feng shui. And that's kind of was my entree or the trigger that sort of ignited this button in me to really get curious and go deeper. I'd always worked with the angels. Sometimes I kind of put them away because circumstances or situations that were going on, but I always knew that they were there and I knew that I could count on them to guide me and lead me. And I had given them permission to do so. So that's one of the things that you do when you're working with the angels is that you provide them with permission to begin to come in and transform, help, and guide you along your way. Okay, I'm going to close this window because the truck decided to come early. Okay, puppy. It's okay, Coco. Alrighty, so my guest hosts were taking a nap and I kind of disturbed them, you know, Lady and Coco. So if you hear any barking going on in the background as we're doing this, I will let you know that Lady and Coco are fine. They're just saying hello to their friends. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and shuffle this deck. That's two, and I've been trying to figure out how to be in the picture and show you the deck as it's falling out, and so I'm still waiting for Amazon to send me a few little attachments that I need so that I can make that happen in a more timely way. I thought I had everything, but with the Apple products, and this is how Apple gets you. Although I'm an Apple subscriber, we've had our first computer was an Apple computer back in 1979. Wow. or early 80s. I know it was one of the first computers we had was an Apple. But how they get you is with every upgrade comes a new gadget, comes a new fitting, comes a new something. And I call them whatchamacallits. Because sometimes the names are just like, I don't escape me at the moment. But I've had to order new items from Amazon. And Amazon sometimes surprises me and it comes super, super duper early. And then other times it's like, really, really, really? Anyway. Oh, goodness. Everything wants to chime right now. What is going on? I thought you were on hold. Okay. You are now. Anyway. No more interruptions with this reading, okay? And I'm not going to start over. I am using this crystal today. It is yellowish in tone. If you were here, you would really be able to see that. But it is going to reflect any of the colors that are around. So it may appear green. It may not green, Carolyn. It may appear pink. It may also appear to be yellow, which is the color that it is. This is a Lumerian crystal, and I don't know if you can see, but inside it has readers, and it's one of the crystals that I use when I'm doing a healing session on someone. One of the reasons that I was drawn to pull out this particular deck is that it gives us messages about the energies that are going on around us, and it does so in a very positive and moving way. One of the reasons that I love angel card readings, and I use angel cards as well as oracle cards, and on another video I've explained the difference, is that it allows us to transform, it allows us to heal, it brings to mind things that are in need of transforming and growing and healing in a very positive way. We have enough negativity in the world. We have enough fear-based stuff going on between the pandemic, the election, the protests, the whatever else is going on in the world, the fires, the floods. These are all things that are bringing to our attention a time of transformation and healing. And let me take a moment to anyone who is going through the pandemic, anyone whose families are dealing with COVID, anyone who's going through the wildfires or who are dealing with the floods from the hurricanes, anyone who is going through a challenging situation. Open your heart up to the angels. Bring them in to assist you, guide you, and support you as you're going through this. Also, if you'd like additional support, send me an email. I can include you in the weekly meditation that I do for subscribers, clients, for family, for friends and loved ones, and as well as for Mother Earth. Let me know what's going on. Like I said, if you'd like a 15-minute free chat, send me an email. We can set that up. It can be done by Zoom, Skype, or by phone, or it can be done on Facebook Messenger or on the WhatsApp app. I'm pretty flexible. I try to do what works for people, try not to add too many more to do things to their list. And I'd like for you to know that this too shall pass. You are not alone. Please call upon your angels and ask for assistance. Give them permission to come into your world to help you heal, to guide you and support you as you're going through whatever it is that you may be going through. Also, understand that if you don't know which angel it is, go ahead and Google it. Or, as we say on this channel, get the flock in here. And you can just say, angels, get the flock in here. I need support. I need guidance. Bring them in here. I give you permission to work in my life. I give you permission to bring in all the goodness that life has to offer. Remember, we come into the world and we either engage in life from a place of fear or love. And under fear is disappointment, anger, betrayal, resentment, feelings of hate, feelings of not understanding, feelings of destroying. Okay? Under love, blessings, happiness, joy, peace, prosperity. All right? So you get to pick. You really do get to pick on this adventure which one you would prefer to be in. And part of that is shifting your mindset. Part of that is also starting to look at play, not not necessarily setting aside your perspective, but setting it to the side for just a moment and start to dream. What is it that I truly would love to see more of in my life? Dream bigger than you could possibly imagine, because you never know what the angels have in store for you. Ask for their guidance, ask for their assistance. When things look like it is the dark night of the soul, begin to ask for what it is that you can have more joy, peace, and love around, and bring that into your life, okay? And ask for the highest healing and the highest good of all. You never know what's going to show up, all right? If it is a dark night of the soul, remember, it cannot reign forever, and this too shall pass. May not pass in a way that, or in the time frame you'd like for it to, but things will get better. They will. And you can look back over your life and see where things have gotten better at times. And it may only show up for a moment, but thank that moment for it showing up. Also look at where was your energy when that moment came. It might give you some insight into how you can shift your perspective, your energy, so that you can have more of those loving, wonderful moments. Okay? All right, so let's see what Denise has for us today. Spirit, what is our message for today? What is the overriding message for today? What is the message for today, Spirit? What is it? What is the message for today? What is the message for today? Come on, Spirit. What is the message for today? What is the message for today? What is the message for today? All right, they're saying do it this way. Okay, all right, I'm coming. What is the message? What is the message, Spirit? What is our message? What is the message? What is the message? Okay. What is the message for today? What is the message for today? All right, this thing, take that one. Okay. What is the message? What is the message for today? Okay, so. Oh, wow. Wow. I'm loving this reading. Wow. Okay, so first card says, wondrous universe, walk in beauty. And you have a magician there, and it's talking about miracles. And yeah, we can have miracles happen in our life when we truly believe it's possible. And I always love a good miracle, don't you? It's also talking about faraway places. Get ready to, or for new horizons. So that doesn't necessarily mean travel, but it could mean travel. Think about where are the places you would like to go. Also think about what you would like to shift in your life. If you're going to bring it closer to home, because many of us are still under travel restrictions, start to think about what you would like to bring more of into your life. Start to think about how you could shift how you are looking at things at this time to have a new healing in your life. This says overcoming obstacles. You can overcome anything. Start to look at where in your life you can really let go and release some of the pain, some of the places in your life where things have not worked out the way you would have liked for them to. Start to look at things from a place of what miracles can occur, what miracles can happen, and what it is that you can really shift within yourself. And then release all expectation as to how it's going to turn out. All right, this says Journey by Moonlight, believe in magic. This whole reading has been about walking in beauty, taking new chances, looking for new ways to overcome things. And now we're being told, believe in the miraculous joys that can happen from a very, very healthy place. Here we are talking about grace and gratitude. And it says, through gratitude, joy expands. Be grateful for every experience you have ever had in life. Be grateful for the ones that were challenging. Be grateful for the ones that brought you great love. Be grateful for everything that's showing up in your life. And be grateful from a place of gratitude. Be grateful and be willing to let go of how you might have seen things in the past. Be willing to let go of fears that you might be having. Be ready to let go any control over a situation that may be coming up. Because when we choose to control a situation, that is showing where we feel fear. It is showing us where we are feeling some kind of sense of trauma. When we are going through situations in life, it's easy to blame the other person. But stop and think. This is what is showing up in you, and you are projecting it out into the world. And as I said, if you need assistance with this, reach out to someone. Reach out to a good friend who has a loving heart and a kind ear. Reach out to a therapist. Reach out to a coach. I am also a life coach. I am an energy intuitive, and everything you need to know about me is in the box below, I promise. And if you have any questions about anything, always shoot me an email. But this reading is basically saying, get ready for some wonderful things to start happening in your life. Get ready for the magic. Get ready for the healing. Get ready for obstacles to be overcome. Get ready to walk and have magic in your life. And be grateful for everything that shows up. Because even the things that try us and even the things that bring us great sadness can also have a lesson in them. All right? Life happens very quickly. Each day passes faster than you can imagine. And while we may be excited when we go to bed at night about, oh, I got through the day, because it might have had some challenges in it, also know that when challenges are showing up in our life, that is the universe saying it is time for us to grow. All right, the other deck that I'm pulling in to see if we can get a closing message is the Angel Answers deck by Radley Valentine. Both Denise and Radley have been my teachers, and I have learned a great number of things from them. And one of the and here are the two messages that are coming out now. No need to worry. There is no need to worry. Call on the angels for your support and guidance. And which angel do you call on for guidance? Call on Gabriel. Call on Uriel for wisdom and guidance. Call on Raphael to help heal any situation. Call on faith, because you do trust that things will work out in the way that they should, or the way that they could, sorry. And also call on Cassiel to bring in more love, Chamuel to bring in even conditional love, unconditional love. And because unconditional love doesn't mean that I do it your way. Unconditional love means that you are ready to change and embrace love so that you can have big, happy changes, okay? Start to look at life from the place of, if there's someone in your life that you are constantly having issues with, start to look at where within you does that start? Because what's going on inside is what shows up on the outside world. And sometimes you may hit a wall, or there may be an individual in your life that you see as accomplished, that you see as positive, that you see as moving forward and doing really great things. And you might want to hop on board and wish them well. But there are also, when people are traumatized, when people are going through their own stuff, they may also look at a situation and go, you know what? I'm going to put that person out of my life because I can't imagine having that person around me. And then set up scenarios where that person reacts and responds, and everyone has that opportunity to do that. And if you're someone who's been living with a lot of narcissistic people in your life, or manipulators in your life, I had to come to grips with that this year and really go back over my life. And I was working with a therapist. Yes, I see a therapist. And we started to map out relationships. And we mapped out relationships where some of the same energies were showing up. And one of the overriding energies was that of narcissism and manipulation. And if you're an empath, you are someone who is going to feel what's going on. You're going to know what's going on. You're going to have a greater sense of what's going on. And some people may say, oh, that's witchy ways showing up. Well, you know what? I'd rather have my witchy ways than to be evil, angry, and in living a life of trauma all the time and reacting and overreacting and trying to control. You know, when you are really in a place of love and you're really in a place of acceptance and you're coming from a good place. And that doesn't mean that you are a bad person. It just means you're being challenged. You're being triggered. And when someone shows up in your life that is triggering you, and someone is showing up in your life that is making you really look at your life, just remember you can overcome any obstacle that shows up. And you can really look at it as happening in your world. Where in your world does this keep showing up? And you can begin to believe in magic and believe in miracles and believe that things can get better. And be grateful. Show grace to that person. Show grace to the situation. Be grateful for how things show up, because there's no need to worry. Everything does get worked out, because big happy changes can come in. And we can begin to walk in beauty. We can begin to shift changes in our life when we make that conscious choice to do so. It has to be a conscious choice, because we are still human beings, and we can make a choice of how we respond to life as well as to our worlds. All right, I'm going to end the reading here for today, and I pray that you are happy, that things are going well in your life, and that you are doing well. Remember, call on the angels for guidance, call on the angels for support, call on the angels to show you the love and remove trauma and fear from your life. Call on the angels at a time like this, when it is time for us to really start to come together for the greater good of all. All right, embrace your enemies. They are traumatized. Embrace people who you see as challenging. They are going through they're showing you their trauma. They're hollering to be loved. You can love someone from a distance. You can love someone and still embrace them. You can love someone and really, really try to show up in their world and be that loving, kind person. Sometimes when you show people love, they will respond in kind. All right? If they continue not to, have a healthy boundary. You don't have to accept poor behavior, okay? No matter who it's coming from. All right, so I want us all to get ready for the big happy changes in our life, because they are there and they are waiting for us to really just embrace them, so that we can have, as this reading began, this wondrous universe filled with miracles, filled with more love, more support, and more happiness than we could ever imagine. All right, get ready. It's coming. It is on its way. And for some of us, it'll get here sooner than others. All right. So, as I said before, when you're unsure which angel to call on, yeah, you can Google it. But you can also say, get the flock in here. That's the message for today. Thank you for joining me. I really have appreciated spending this time with you. Take care, and come on back for another message, another day from Wisdom from the Angels. Thank you.